Welcome to How to Run Profitable Retreats. I am Leni Cavazos, retreat strategist and host of the show for coaches, entrepreneurs, and transformational leaders who want to design retreats that actually make money. If you've ever put your heart into a retreat only to walk away exhausted or worse, broke, you are not alone. This podcast is here to change that. Each week, I'll bring you stories, strategies, and expert insights to help you create meaningful, transformational retreats that also support your business, your lifestyle, and your bottom line. Let's make your next retreat not just powerful, but profitable. Before we dive into today's conversation, I want to make sure you know about something that could completely change the way you run your retreat business. If you ever felt unsure about how to price, market, or consistently sell out your retreats, this is your invitation to stop guessing and start building something scalable. I am hosting the Sold Out Retreats Workshop live in Las Vegas, a full-day, high-impact experience designed to help you build your profitable retreat empire in one powerful day. You'll walk away with a pricing system that guarantees profit, so no more guesswork. Magnetic messaging that attracts ideal clients without constant posting. And then the exclusive transformation location to pick a retreat spot that sells. And a complete sales system designed to fill your retreats every single time. This is for coaches, facilitators, and transformational leaders who are ready to run retreats like a business, not a side hustle. There's only 8 premium seats and limited VIP spots, and they will sell out. So go now and reserve yours now at theretreatplanner.com/live. This is not another mindset event. This is your business plan in action. Let's turn your passion into a profitable transformational retreat model. Hello, welcome to another episode of How to Run Profitable Retreats. I am your host, Leni Cavazos, and I am so excited to be here with you today because I am going to be talking about one of the expertises in my business that gets me the most passionate. And in order to get there, I'm going to tell you that I love loyalty marketing. And if you do not know exactly what loyalty marketing is, it is customer relationship management. Loyalty marketing is just a fancy title that all of us marketeers gave to it. Yeah. But it's really about how do you relate with your customers? How do you manage those relationships? And I got to learn about this in the biggest, best possible way when I was hired to work at Marriott Bonvoy. So Marriott Marriott's loyalty program, right? So Marriott, largest brand of hotels in the world that merged with 3 different companies. So first, it bought the Ritz-Carlton brand where I used to work, right? Luxury sales all the way through. And then it bought Starwood hotels, right? So the W hotels, the Westin, you've seen quite a few brands out there probably if you're staying at hotels. And it merged it with Marriott. Now, each company had its own loyalty program because guess what? We all want more clients to come back, right? I'll talk more numbers today. Like today, I'm going to teach you all about the benefits of really nurturing loyalty with your customers. But with 3 different programs, 3 different set of benefits for each one, and extremely loyal customers to each program, we had a big task in our hands. We really did. Because imagine, it's like if we were to merge Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Right? We have our Coke people and we have our Pepsi people. That's exactly what happened in there. So we had to create a whole new program that brought the best pieces of each one and then introduce it through a 1-year marketing campaign where we moved from 3 brands, 3 programs to 3 brands, one system, right? Merging the systems to 1 brand, 1 program. Right? Marriott Bonvoy coming to life. And as we went through this journey of really understanding our ideal clients and doing our research, there is this whole other layer that we need to understand is that as a global company, each culture and nation has different buying patterns. And we had to create language and messaging for this one program that was then infused into 30 different hotel brands. I know it sounds like a lot. Well, it was. So, but when we really think about it, it's like, how are we creating connections and nurturing experiences through loyalty marketing? And one of the ways that we did, right? And there were so many multiple campaigns that we ran throughout, like digital marketing campaigns, influencer campaigns, and whatnot. But the one I'm going to be talking about today is actually through events, right? So we used to run these events for our top tier members, right? Platinum members, titanium members, and ambassador members, right? So the ones who stay the most, like ambassador members, you have to stay 200 nights per year in a hotel. That means you basically 2/3 of your life, you spend it at a hotel. So we created these massive, crazy events for people to come and re-engage with the new loyalty program, to create those connections, to educate them about the new benefits and systems of the program. Our goal really was to get people not to move to Hilton Rewards program. Not to, be like, well, I don't really like this one anymore. But into the space of keeping that loyalty, even though the name of the brand and the benefits were changing. So think about it for your business right now. How are you nurturing those connections, those relationships? Are you actually still in touch with people that have taken your courses in the past? Or have you left them just be like, oh, well, they don't buy, so I won't talk to them anymore. There's no point on nurturing those relationships. Because guess what? Loyal customers spend 60% more than non-loyal customers. So you are just leaving money on the table. You're leaving money on the table. It's like if you went to a restaurant and your bill is $20 and you give $100 and then you leave $80 on the table and you walk away. Well, $67 in this case. And you just walk away from that money because, whatever perception you have of your previous clients. Maybe you think you're far ahead from them. Maybe you think that they will not buy anymore. Maybe you assume that they don't need you anymore because they're so great. Using loyalty marketing as part of your system, right? And that's what I teach inside of my programs. Is a solution for you to have 50% of your retreat sold out before you even officially launch it. Wouldn't that feel great? Like having this space where people are like, oh, well, I already am ready to sign up. And you start your retreat already on profit, right? Wouldn't that be awesome? Where you're like, well, I'm going to have a retreat and in 1 week it's sold out. And it is possible for sure, right? A lot of people take longer, but you can do it in 1 week if you have the right people and the right customers. So think about it. Doesn't that sound like very, very exciting? And from building a system that it's all about caring about people. It's not a sleazy sales method. It's not about making up stuff. It's not about lying to people and being, you're going to lose 300 pounds in 1 week. No. It's about being honest, being transparent, being in integrity, fulfilling your values, putting yourself out there, creating visibility, bringing the impact. And then people coming to you like if you're honey and they're bees. So think about the power of this just for a second. Let it sink in. How does that feel? Imagine you have a retreat for 20 people and then imagine 20 people in front of you. 20 figurines. It doesn't matter if they're blonde or not, or they have brown hair. And now, oh yes, actually, let's make them, they're all white figurines. And pick your favorite color. I'm going to pick purple for now. And then paint those 10 of them that have figurines already in your favorite color. Ooh, doesn't that feel good? In just a second. In just 1 second. Okay? So, retreats should feel expansive and not exhaustive. And the solution to do that is by implementing loyalty marketing strategies into your business. And that's why I invite you to come to our Las Vegas event, where we are going to be talking about the marketing system, putting profit first, and building a loyalty marketing strategy so people come back on retreat. On repeat. Oops. All right. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you on our next episode.